The Bank of Ghana says it went through the usual processes to reissue the 6-month cocoa bill with face value of 940.42 million cedis on behalf of Cocoa Board to raise funds to cover the maturing obligation. This comes after reports that monies paid to investors who purchased cocoa bills on maturity on Thursday, January 19th, 2023, have been withdrawn from individual investors' accounts without their consent. Cocoa Board issued the bill to raise funds. Many had bought the bills expecting to pay back monies with interest on Thursday, January 19, 2023. According to reports, the banks have been under pressure from affected customers all day. The banks have pointed to a directive from the Bank of Ghana ordering them to unilaterally roll over the bonds without first seeking the consent of investors. Attempts to speak with Cocoa Board for more on this has proved futile. But in the last few minutes, however, the Bank of Ghana has issued a statement explaining its action. Extracts of that statement reads, and as you can see on the screens, on Thursday, January 19, 2023, a 6-month cocoa bill with face value of 940.42 million cedis matured. Bank of Ghana went through the usual processes to reissue on behalf of Cocoa Board a new 6-month cocoa bill to raise funds to cover the maturing obligation. But unfortunately, the auction failed and was severely undersubscribed, resulting in a shortfall of 855.42 million. At a meeting held on Friday, January 2023, among the banks, Cocoa Board and Bank of Ghana, it was agreed that all institutional investors will roll over their maturing cocoa bill for tender 6155. Financial institutions have agreed to roll over their cocoa bills investments. Now, cocoa bills, like the Bank of Ghana's bills, were designed as instruments to be held just by financial institutions. Unfortunately, it has come to the notice of the Bank of Ghana that some financial institutions sold the instruments to their retail clients. To reduce the cash flow challenges on retail holders of cocoa bills, the Bank of Ghana, Cocoa Board and commercial banks have agreed to allow banks to use Cocoa Board's deposits placements held at the various banks to cater for retail customers who may not want a rollover of their cocoa bills. Cocoa Board has assured us that the outlook for 2023 crop season is good and cocoa purchasing are ahead of last year. We therefore expect that this short-term cash flow challenges facing Cocoa Board will be resolved soon to enable Cocoa Board meet its obligations to investors. And that was the statement that was issued by the Bank of Ghana.